Alrighty, now last time we did take on the regular Bloonarius, so this time I do want to take on the Elite variant. And just like Vortex, the question is, can one Spike Factory take on Elite Bloonarius? I know some of you guys have been asking me to try out the triple fours against the Elite version, however, the Elite guy is very beefy. I think the triple fours might be able to stand a chance, but I always run out of time here. Like, look, I only have like an hour and 15 minutes to do this. So for right now, I will stick with the Spike Factory. And looking at the rules here, I think they are the same, right? Yeah, we can use any hero and pretty much any tower without any kind of limitations. Oh, I do have another mod here, so all the monkey powers that normally cost monkey money, we can now buy them in the shop. And I did it because y'all know I'm down bad on monkey money, all right? Yes, the same here, max monkey's 35, and the end round is 20 rounds more, but I really don't think that's gonna be too much of an issue, so we can go ahead and start it up here. Alrighty, to kick this one off, I do want to get the Spike Factory up and running. However, he costs 1,000, and I don't quite have enough for that yet. So we will have to use some dart monkeys early on. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the dart monkey like usual. This guy's always a staple, right? I can always trust this guy to get the job done here. So I guess what I do is keep using the dart until we get enough income to actually get up the Spike Factory, right? I am gonna upgrade him a little bit because I really don't want to leak any lives here. And then once the amount that we can sell him for equals up to what we can get from a Spike Factory, I will go ahead and sell him for that. All right, so I think that's about now. Yeah, if I go ahead and sell him now, I can go ahead and pop this guy up all the way in the back here. We'll put him all the way in the back. Actually should put him around this loop, right? But if it is right here, it is going to be easy to buff because we'll probably need to buff it for the 50, right? Oh, you know what I just realized? This is actually going to take a while early on just because the balloon's got to go across the entire map just to hit the Spike Factory. I probably should have waited a little bit longer, right? But I think we'll be fine here. I think the very first thing I want to do here is actually get a Geraldo. So if I go page up, page down, there we go, Mr. G. He costs 600, so I think I should pop him down and get his totem. I think getting his totem is going to be the best in slot here. So we'll have to wait until our income actually matches the price of him himself and also his totem, which I think is total like 1,500. So it's about like 2 or 3 more rounds. Unless this thing starts struggling here a little bit. There's actually a lot of balloons here. Hold up. Let's actually get an upgrade here. Let's go faster production. That might not be it though. We might still leak a little bit because that's a lot of balloons right here. That is a lot of blues. Ooh, do we leak? Oh, almost. Yeah, we got to keep this guy upgraded, man. I guess no Geraldo for now. I suppose we could go long reach into smart spikes. Yeah, that should be good. And I am going to leave this guy on normal so we can see the health of our spikes. Oh, yeah, we have some going out here, too. That's perfect. That way, when they go through here, we can tell how many spikes we have left over. Ooh, but it is round 13, and we have no form of farming up yet, so I am a bit worried there. You know what? Instead of going to totem, I might just go all out with the farm, because whenever I only have one tower, I barely use the totem. Like, I could use the totem to get him that early damage, but I mean, is it really going to be worth it? Especially now that it's already, like, round 14, about to be round 15, so I don't really think it's going to be all worth. Yeah, for now, it seems like we need a little bit more for the Spike Factory, so I will go ahead and get bigger stacks here. And as for dealing with this first tier, I think we'll definitely need this middle path here, right? The one that shoots attacks all the way across the map. It's not quite Carpet of Spikes, but it's like Spike Storm. I think that's what it's called. It's one of those. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I think once we have that up, we'll be good. But for now, we are chilling, and I'll go ahead and drop a farm right here in this corner. And again, I am kind of excluding farms just because y'all know we need farming, right? Every time I try to take this on without proper farming, we always end up losing, as we almost lose here, man. We actually need more upgrades on this guy. Hold up. Let's go ahead and get, let's go faster there. And then we'll start focusing on our farm. Let's go ahead and go increase production and follow that up with greater production. And we'll need this lead popping power now, so that is the obvious next in slot, white hot spikes here. I really wish this did give us like an extra layer of poppage, but I mean, it is what it is. We get plenty of popping power throughout the rest of the paths. Let us go ahead and go long life spikes. That should be a lot more damage for us. And I think right after that one, I will go into spike balls there. We do have 10 more rounds of farming, so maybe we should focus on the farms instead. And this is kind of getting a little frail here. You know what? I'll go for this first. Yeah, let me go ahead and go spike balls. That will be a lot of extra damage for us. And now we have 7 rounds to try to get this middle path. I think that's the focus now, right? We might actually have to sell this farm to get it up, to be honest. I really don't want to, but if we really have to, I will. You know, I'd much rather sell the farm to win the game than not sell and lose, right? For now, let us go ahead and go Moab Shredder there. So yeah, we need 5,000 now to get Spike Storm. And then once we get Spike Storm, I'll go ahead and buy a tech bot here. Yeah, it only costs 500, so that'll be very easy to set up. Dude, I'm so glad it only costs like in-game cash. This is how it should be in the base game, man. I'm tired of spending my monkey money on these guys. But I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Once you get a lot of monkey money, you gotta have something to spend it on. And I don't really do any of the events like the races, contestant territory, or anything that involves using your monkey money for tickets. So monkey powers are really the only thing I use my monkey money on. And, well, continues. But I really don't do that on my main account. I just do it on this one. Alright, let us go ahead and turn off auto start here. He is coming in the next round, and I do want to have good time to actually get this upgrade up. So again, what I think the smartest play here is actually going for this Spike Storm here. And then after Spike Storm, maybe midway through the round, we get Deadly Spikes. You know, it's not that much expensive than what we got going on now. And then after getting the Deadly Spikes, we go ahead and go the bottom path. Unless this is already enough damage to take this guy on. If it is, great. If it isn't, we'll need to get this upgrade. But for now, we can go ahead and play it. And I will go ahead and buy, let's slow this down real quick. Let's go ahead and buy this tech bot. I'll slap him down. Just so we can put him like right here, right? We're not gonna put anything else here. Go ahead and get this guy tech botted. How's that damage looking like? Oh yeah, we don't even need it. I think we can stick with what we got going on now. Oh, wait a minute. When he hits the skull, he's gonna launch a bunch of cerams though. So I think we will need all that extra damage, huh? Oh yeah, let's go ahead and get that bottom path, man. It looks like we need a little bit more damage going on here. We might even need to get spiked mines as well. Oh, let's see. The ability is about to come up. Let's see how much damage we have now with that. Oh, yeah. This is looking a little grim. Oh, yeah. These ceramics are just eating through all these spikes here. Can we even eat all through this as they just clear the map? Oh, my. Yeah, so we definitely got to farm way more here. Alrighty, we are back, and I really haven't done too much more farming, man. I'll be honest. I do have this up as a marketplace with a 323, and I do have Geraldo's Totem here. However, I still think combined, that might not be enough here. This sells for about 12,000, and this sells for about 7,000, so in total, that's like 20,000. We'd really need Permaspike. We really need that ability, because our Spike Factory is actually worse than it was before. I did use another tower to kind of carry us here, and the Spike Factory, I still don't think this is going to be enough here, man. Maybe midway through the round, we get the income for it. However, I don't really know. So I guess we just go ahead and play it, and hopefully mid-round, oh wait, I need to actually get this tech bot up again. Oh, not the power. Let's actually buy this guy real quick. And maybe midway through the round, we get the income to be able to sell these and actually get the bottom path, because that's what we really need here. Or maybe it's the top path that we need. Let's go ahead and get the spike balls here. You know what? I will go ahead. Ooh, should I sell this now or later? So I will go ahead and sell this, get the top path here, and maybe that's enough damage to actually beat this, right? With the explosions, that should pop the ceramics, right? Because that's what we're really worried about here. Oh, I mean, actually, wait a minute. That's way better. Okay, we're still in the game. All right. But I still really want to get that income from the bottom path here, because we know we're not going to get the top path anytime soon. Oh, man. If we can get the bottom path, it'll just be GG's. We'll breeze through this. Oh, yeah. So we're beating the ceramics here, but I mean, still, this is looking very close. So it's for 8,000. Ooh, so we need like 10,000 more, honestly. If we can reach 22,000 before we just get overran by ceramics, we'll be fine. And we're right there, right? We only need like 4,000 more, which I think we can get. I have faith in him so far. We are almost there. He's also halfway too. He's got great damage on him so far. Oh, the ceramics there. Oh, slow this down. Ooh, do we beat the ceramic power? We need to beat this. Ooh, do we beat this? Yeah, we beat it. But I mean, the spile is still getting slimmed down. We only need like 3,000 more dollars though. I want to sell this when we have exactly enough. Okay, there we go. So if I go ahead and sell this, get the bottom path Permaspike, we should be fine. Let us see when this ability casts, it should just delete his health, right? Deleted. Absolutely deleted. Exactly. That's what we were looking for. Now we should be good for a while now. Let us go ahead and focus on more farming. I honestly think the way this guy is now, he can breeze through all of these tiers. The only one we really have to worry about is the final tier. So let's go ahead and get this all the way back up to marketplace, and I will turn auto start back on here. And actually, we might only need one farm, so maybe this is like a one spike factory, one farm type of duo here. Go ahead and get this top path here and the middle path valuable bananas. So we know he has a lot more damage now. So do we think that he's gonna pop him before he gets past his bend, or do you think he gets past the bend? I think he might actually get to like right here and get popped, right? My prediction is he doesn't make it past this little loop up here. But I mean, we'll have to see, because it does seem like Elite Bloonarius is way beefier than Vortex. But also, we do have a beefy tower when it comes to damage. And if we need extra damage, we can always go this middle path before super mods. And we'll probably will go middle path. I guess we'll get Carpenter Spikes for like the third or the fourth tier. I think the fourth tier is where we'll really need it. We should be good for now for the second tier though. Alrighty, this boss is arriving in one round. In the next round, he will arrive here. My predictions are still the same. I think right here, you know, as soon as our ability is casted, Bloons get easily cleared. Oh yeah, look at all this damage. Oh yeah, he's not getting past his curve right here. Oh, wait, I forgot about the BFBs. So I didn't account for him shooting out BFBs at a second tier. I thought it would just be Moabs. So, we still have a lot of damage. We get 2 skulls every time we use our ability. So he might get past this loop, but he's definitely not getting past this one. You know, I didn't take it into account the BFBs. Now that I know we got BFBs setting out, you know, those are going to eat a lot of hits here. But while we're doing all this damage, let us go ahead and get this banana research facility for even more income here, and we will get Central Marketplace soon after. Yeah, so he made it past that front bed. It's only the BFBs, man. Look how many there are. Like, he just eats so many. And every time we use our ability, he shoots out like 2 sets of them. So I guess that means on tier 3, he shoots out ZOMGs, right? Or is it still BFBs? I think it's ZOMGs. Tier 4 is like fortified ZOMGs, and then tier 5, it's bads. I think that's how it goes. Yeah, give me that mucking money. All right, let's go ahead and go the bottom path here, because we are not done. We still have about 3 more tiers to go, so I guess we could just stick with one farming for now. I don't really think we need anything too crazy yet. Actually, I changed my mind. I want to get more of these up so I can get this guy a top path as soon as possible, because you never know when we might actually need that top path. I'm gonna play it safe rather than sorry, all right? Hey, I don't play around with these boss Bloons, man. One minute you think you're in the clear, the next minute you lose. I'm tired of seeing that lose screen. Seeing that game over screen when you've just pushed to the 90s, man. Oh, dude, it's so unfortunate. Like, anytime I lose to round 90, it's always because I think something can pop leads and it actually can't. And if I do get past that, I always end up losing on 98 because, well, it's 98. All that heavy RBE makes it harder than round 100 for me, man. Speaking of 100, we now have 100k, so we can get this top path here. And I will go ahead and sell this bottom path to get this bottom path up as well. I kind of like the idea of having the one farm and the one spike factory. Although the farming I'm more lenient on just because farming is very crucial for this entire operation. You know, we wouldn't be this far if we didn't have farms going. But we can go ahead and sell this guy for 35 and get this guy for 60, and that should be all the farming we really need. Alrighty, he is here, and I actually forgot to predict. So I guess my predictions is, since he got around here last time, I think he probably will get like all the way down here. That is if we don't get any upgrades. So far, I really don't think we need any. Like, I gotta see what he shoots out though. Oh, so we are missing a little bit of damage here, right? That was one set of carpenter spikes, and it only took him down halfway. So let us go ahead and get this middle path carpet there. That'll be that extra damage we need. There we go. Oh, he's already shooting out bats and DDTs. Okay, I did not think we get bats already. So does that mean tier 4 we get fortified bats, and then tier 5 we get like 10 fortified bats? Oh, that's gonna be a lot to manage. It definitely seems like with carpenter spikes, that is that extra damage we need to actually beat this. And in terms of farming, we actually might need a little bit here. So let me go this one all the way. And since we can, I can go ahead and buy another tech bot for this guy and get this guy tech botted. I could also put a village right here to increase the income. Would that actually work for this? I kind of want to see. If we put this village here and we just get bottom path, right? I see the icon there, so I'm assuming it might work. Does that mean I gotta retitle this video 1 spike factory, 1 farm, and 1 village? I think I might actually have to replace this village with one to actually buff this guy later down the road. You know, for now we're fine. We got plenty of damage, but I mean, this is only tier 3. You know, tier 4, we'll probably have to get the top path, and then tier 5, we'll definitely need it. Let me collect these rewards. I need all the trophies. Which should I name this guy when I actually can? I should honestly name him Hero, right? Oh, Magician, because he makes things disappear, right? We will name our spike factory Magician. Honestly, he's more of a magic monkey than all these guys. Well, I guess the super can make things disappear as well. The wizard, Wall of Fire can, only in the early rounds. Ninja, no way. Alchemist, and druid, possibly. The 555 druid is actually very powerful, but the others are kind of lacking, not gonna lie. Alrighty, this boss is gonna arrive, and just now, I thought it was gonna arrive in 1 round, but that round went by fast. What kind of damage we got going on here? Ooh, this health bar is barely moving. It is not moving good whatsoever. Let's get this guy to a first skull first before we do anything. I want to see what pops out here. My guess is fortified bats. And also, one thing I noticed is actually pretty cool is when the spike factory does shoot these all the way across the map, even if he is at the middle of the track, a lot of the spikes will still run into him because his hitbox is so big. So we will take a lot of damage regardless. Alrighty, we are almost here at this first skull. What you got for us, Mr. Bloonarius? Yep, a fortified bat with many fortified DDTs. DDTs get wiped out. Oh, it's more than 1 fortified bat. It's 2. That is actually beefy. We will go ahead and get this top path super mines here for that extra damage. And actually, I mean, it is a lot of damage, but his health bar is not going down as fast as I thought. I might have made a mistake letting him get this far, but I think we should be fine still, right? This is very laggy, hence why I was waiting so long to get the top path. The regular paths are fine. It's just as soon as you get that super mines, instantly lags. With super mines comes super lag. Dude, if I would have did this for any of the other tiers, it actually would have froze my game because he would have hit all those skulls like at the same time. And all those balloons just getting shot out with all the animations, it's just too much for my game to handle. But it seems like when it comes to damage, we are a-okay for this 4th tier. Now, the real question is, will that actually hold up for the 5th tier? And honestly, I'm not too sure. We might actually have to get this guy some buffs here. I think we should kind of treat this like the normal one, right? We test and see how much damage we have, and if he's getting to the halfway point, but he still has more than half of his health, we will go ahead and buff this guy with the village. I don't think an ultra boost is really necessary because that doesn't add pops, right? I think ultra boost just adds attack speed. All right, let's see. Here we are. Let's see how much damage we got. His health bar is actually going down at a pretty good manner. Ooh, wait, is it? Dude, I can't really tell, man. We just gotta wait and see how far he gets on the track. You know, the best way for me to tell is if he's halfway on the track and he has half of his health. Right now, I say he's reaching the 1/4 of the point, but he does have over a 1/4 of his health. Like, we kind of need to pop a skull already, right? What does he shoot out? Oh, so he just shoots out 2 more fortified bats. Okay, that's nothing. Dude, fortified bats are nothing to us at this point, man. Because if we pop one, we pop the others at the same exact time. Oh yeah, it does seem like we need a little bit of damage here. I am gonna go ahead and sell this village here, and we'll actually get this village up. I won't use the gold one yet. I don't think we need the gold one, but let us actually go ahead and get this one up that way and get this one all the way up as well. And I think these extra pops will be a lot here. As my game just lags, man, I completely forgot about it. All right, let's wait for the carpenter spikes to actually hit here. I'm gonna wait for the ability one so I can actually time it right. So in about 3, 2, we're actually right now. There we go. How's that damage? Oh, we're still lacking some damage here. All right, you know what? This might not be enough. This might not nearly be enough. Let us go ahead and get a tech pot for this guy. I will set this to this homeland here. And then I also want to get ourselves an ultra boost as well. I'll drop this guy all the way down here in this corner. I'm not sure if ultra boost does too much here, but I mean, rather be safe than sorry, right? Go ahead, set that to him. Get this guy tech botted as well. Oh, dude, it's so easy using tech bots now. How's our damage now? Okay, it's much better. It looks like our damage is a little bit on par now. Yeah, all right, so I'd say he's like halfway through the track and he's now halfway. Okay, so I think this is the damage we needed. A little bit of a buff, a homeland and an ultra. Actually, we might be able to get rid of the ultra, right? Yeah, I think we're a little bit over. I kind of want to see if this guy can get popped like right here if we can match the damage, right? So what if I just use the homeland? Because the homeland literally doubles his damage. Maybe that's all we really needed and I was just panicking, right? Dude, I can't help it. When I start panicking, I get way more than what we need. And actually, at this point, we might not even need this homeland anymore. There we go. I've evened the playing field, all right? We no longer have the buffs. I just needed to ensure our victory first, right? But our damage falls off hard when I get rid of those buffs, man. Look at this. I mean, like, it's still moving. Like, we can see it move, but it's like way less than before. But you know what is kind of weird though? I feel like Vortex is way faster, and I feel like Vortex actually had way more health. Because for Vortex, we had the same thing. We had a 555 perma, and we also had the buffs on him, and we still couldn't beat it. So maybe with Vortex, it's because he's so fast, and he also has that moment of invincibility. But even then, when you do hit a skull, he does get pushed back on the track. So I'm not even sure, man. Maybe Bloonarius is just easy. He's a GGEZ boss. But all in all, that will be it for Elite Bloonarius and the game. Give me that victory screen and give me that monkey money, because that is what I'm after. A pop count of 81 million overall and 81 million to our 555. How much cash we got for that? Oh, only 250? What? What do we even get? Did we not even get an insta here? I think what probably happened is we probably got one of these, right? One of these ones that's not really a tower, but it got thrown in the tower pool. Unless it's predetermined. But either way, to answer our question, can one Spike Factory take on Bloonarius? The answer is yes, but you will need to have some buffs. Maybe. I didn't really see how far it could go without the buffs. You know, I got very scared and buffed him way earlier than I needed to, but I think without the buffs, he still might be able to clear it, like just barely, right? They might get to like right here. But all in all, yes, the answer is yes. But as for the final boss Bloon, we'll have to see that for ourselves.